Good morning, everyone. Eric here from Nomadic Fanatic. Lots of sunshine and blue skies. Where's the snow? What happened to the snow? I posted 3 days ago. I showed you guys the forecast. The very next day, actually, we went from 34% chance of snow to 0% chance of snow. I don't know what's going on. It's been a very, very strange winter in the White Mountains that aren't white. However, hold on, because in 2 more days, they have now brought it back up to 30% chance of rain and snow in 2 days, precipitation. We shall see. It's gonna get a little cold. In the meantime, I've been working, guys. I finished the driveway. Oh my gosh, guys, I actually popped the drone up. Let me show you an overhead look here so you can see what the S driveway that I constructed looks like when you come on from the non-maintained road. The S driveway allows me to put some privacy between me and other people that may be out on the non-maintained road, whether walking or in their vehicles or just trying to pry in and see what's going on. It gives me more privacy to be able to put my buildings and my bus and my belongings away and out of sight. It's just something I wanted to do at Taterland, something I learned to do. And so that's what it looks like, getting me to the spot where the shed is and the bus is going to go. I also shared with you guys a little bit about how I constructed it with the chainsaw, pulling junipers and cutting roots and moving rock, and then just physically driving. I mean, how many times have I driven my pickup truck all the way down 425 feet each time, back and forth to get the ground pushed down and ready for gravel? It's really rewarding to see this one come to life, and my phone ringer is on, just so you know. I am first on the list. Bubba is going to call me on my phone. I'm going to meet him out by the highway, guide him in here, and he is delivering 20 tons of 1.5 inch gravel. That's different than the 1/2 inch cinder gray stuff that I got at Taterland. This is 1.5 inches, so it'll dig into the ground a little more. It'll be a good base, but nobody knows how far 20 tons is going to get us and how deep it's going to be. We're shooting for 2 to 3 inches deep here. And also, yeah, I'm not going to rent a machine because this rock can be tilt bed, popped, and he can drive down. Heck yeah, guys. Thank you for joining me on the channel, guys. I will be uploading this video with some Connecten internet, so check out the video description below for unlimited high-speed internet. I am just so thrilled to have this driveway completed. That is, completed for now. As soon as the first rain or snow hits, this is going to be a mess, which is why I'm so hoping that they don't cancel on me today. There's this thing here in the White Mountains called, you guys have heard me talk about it at Taterland plenty of times. I've been on the end receiving. You're just sitting there in the chair and no call, no show. It's the show low, no show effect. And I'm praying that today is not going to be that day. However, I will let you know that my shed being delivered, I did talk to Jerry and Alyssa, and they are aware of the snow in 2 days. There is a possibility that my shed delivery may get postponed. Even with rock on this, there is a good chance that they may not want to try to deliver it on a snowy day. So we'll have to wait and see on that. Man, the sun feels amazing this morning. I probably didn't even need a hoodie, but so 400 feet right here. You can see I've spray painted some lines across the driveway right here. This gets us to 400 feet right there. And then the last 50 feet here, the bus is going to get parked here. The shed will hopefully be dropped off right here, kind of the halfway point of my property. I also put in some orange paint to go the corners. I measured it, 10 by 20. There's that corner, and then it goes down here. So I brought the tape measure out and kind of figured that out. So the front porch area will be here behind the wind coming, the building blocking the wind essentially, and me having this view. Heck yeah. But we're gonna see how far 20 tons gets us today. I should probably head back and go stay closer to the truck.
The next day.
Good morning, everyone. In full transparency, it is the next day. I'm not gonna go on and on about it. They had a truck issue yesterday. They did eventually call me yesterday and let me know they had a hydraulic line went out on the 20-ton truck. So they had to fix that. But I just got the phone call that they're back on the way today. So I'm down here by the highway. Gonna wait till he gets here and then lead him in and see how this goes. I don't care as long as we get rock. We're cutting it a little close. They updated the weather. I'll show you. There is still snow and rain in the forecast tomorrow. It's weird because it says that it's going to start off as rain in the morning and then turn into snow in the afternoon. That's what it says. Usually, I mean, back home in Washington State, it doesn't work that way. It's coldest at night and then it warms up in the daytime, especially in the afternoon. So we'll have to wait and see. I'm not that much worried about the snow and the rain if I have rock. It's more the 2 degrees. 2. Dos. I have never in my life experienced anything colder than 12 degrees. 12 degrees was the coldest overnight. And it's going to be 10 degrees colder than that on Friday. 2 degrees, guys. Well, Eric, you wanted this. You wanted to find out if you could boondock in the winter in the White Mountains. We're about to find out. After this little rock exploration, I am going to take my 1 empty tank of propane to town to top that off. I think I'm going to buy a 4th propane tank and fill that up as well. I'm going to have 4 full tanks. Yep, I got plenty of diesel. I got 5 gallons of diesel for the diesel heater also, so we got redundancies. And then worst case scenario, I can run the mini split heater all day off solar. But that's probably what I should do on Friday, since we're getting all this nice sunshine, cold sunshine. But yeah, I'll run the mini split. And then if I run out of solar power, I can fire up the generator for that too. I got 4 ways to heat, technically. So we'll be okay. All right, he's behind me. Don't know if you can see in the rear view mirror. He's following me on the dirt road. It's gonna happen, guys. It's gonna happen. See him back there? Yes! Put my blinker on. We usually don't use blinkers on these back roads, these dirt roads, but I want to give this big semi plenty of time to know when to turn here. So we're here, guys. I'm getting ready. He's got the chains set. He's gonna tip the bed, pop the back, take off. Oh, this is exciting. This is what 20 tons of rock looks like. Every address is a little different where they're going to deliver it. For me, it was $522. Oh gosh, here we go. Pop it. Oh jeez. It's not coming out very even right now. Oh, now it's really coming out. Oh, geez. Yeah, we've already hit our first problem. It's so cold that the rock is freezing inside on the bottom layer and getting chunked. That's why it wasn't coming out. So, I'm gonna try this again. Oh yeah, just roll right over it. I sense some shovel and rake work in my future here. I hope I don't have to rent a tractor. Oh, that's looking good. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep falling. Oh, it's stopped again. It's stuck. Oh, there it goes. Well, holy cow. This is an adventure so far. Not how I was picturing in my mind, but okay. By the way, usually it goes a lot smoother than this. Nothing. Nothing. There's a lot. Oh, there it kind of goes. Okay, go, go, go. I mean, we're getting rock to come out, but he's having to really work hard to do it. Oh, I see. He's like hitting the air brakes to try to get it to pop out. Oh, jeez. Guess what, Eric? You're going to have to rent a tractor. Because this is going on way too thin right here. I mean, I guess I could break this, right? Still a lot in the back of the truck, but it's coming out real light right there. He's trying to get it out. Hit the brakes again. Knock some of that top stuff loose. There we go. Okay. Okay, go, 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 go. Doing good. Really heavy right here for some reason. That's fine. Keep it going. Now we're looking good. Oh, that last bit. There's still some in there. We're making the turn. Oh, wow. Go, 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 go. And that's it. Oh, wow. Look, he made it right to the line. Like literally right to the line. That is 400 feet right there. It would have been 475 to where his front tires are at. All right, he's having trouble getting the tailgate thing locked in there. This is the truck that had the hydraulic line that busted. Change of plans, guys. I've been talking with Bubba. This was 20 tons. He's gonna go back and invoice me $200 and I think $55 for 10 more tons to be dropped right where he's at. We're gonna get this driveway completely taken care of in one shot, okay? In one day, hopefully. Because I gotta get past this. And as you can see, this ain't gonna cut it. This ain't gonna cut it. I mean, I don't know how long this would take me to fix with a shovel. And I don't even have a wheelbarrow, remember guys? So he's going back to the lot right now. I already talked to Dawn. They're gonna postpone another one so that I can get my other 10 tons delivered, dropped off. How is he gonna drive over this mound? That's a big mound. I don't have anything. I need to get a wheelbarrow or my shovel's back at the bus, but okay. All right, here he comes. He does have a pretty good beefy front bumper. So we'll see, he's just gonna knock it down with the front bumper, I assume. Yeah. Oh, that was easy. All right, Bubba, see you in a bit. Yeah, let's get this finished up so I can move on from the driveway. All right, I can't even get the truck down the driveway with these ginormous mounds. So I'm gonna start hacking away here. I think. Actually, I'm gonna think about it because if I go to Home Depot, the cheapest wheelbarrow they have in stock in Sholo, remember, this is the White Mountains, so they treat wheelbarrows like they're gold here. The cheapest one in stock right now is 219 bucks. To put that into perspective, oh, this didn't even get any rock. We're gonna have to haul rock. See, to put that into perspective, I know a guy who said he can bring his own tractor in on a trailer and operate it 2 hours at $75 an hour. He said 2 hours, we can have your entire driveway completely leveled. Remember, that's $150 total for somebody else to do all the work. $220 for me to purchase a wheelbarrow and do all this by hand and be done in a week, 10 days. This is where my first 20 tons ended here, where the shed's gonna go. And he dropped off the last 10 tons of rock right here that need to be hand scooped and spread all throughout this general area. This is my living area. Bus, shed, parking, Harley, trailers, outdoor space. I actually drove all the way into town. I'll show you in the back of the truck. I got all the blocks to level the shed that Jerry and Alyssa told me to get. And then I had to get a trash can because even though I have prepaid for 3 months of curbside driveway pickup, they could not find me last Friday. And I said, that's really weird because if you look in the notes, I gave you perfect directions. Anyway, they're going to try again this Friday to deliver my trash can. So I can no longer just keep random bags of trash in the back. There's coyotes, there's dogs, there's raccoons, skunks. So I'll show you. See, I need a tractor because the only part that got rock was the center part where I didn't want rock, not where the wheels. So I need to haul a bunch of rock to this area of the driveway. The problem was I got my hopes up. I had really, really high expectations. I've seen this process work so well for so many people that I just assumed. And it turns out I have really, really, really bad luck. Because like Bubba was saying, you are doomed from the start. We loaded your truck and then had the mechanical failure with the hydraulic line. Then your rock stayed in the truck overnight with moisture. Then it froze down to 14 degrees last night and froze your rock. And really bad luck. So in the back of the truck here, you can see I got me another brute trash can so I can haul probably 3 13-gallon bags with a tight lid safely for when the transfer station's open. And I'm still paying for my own trash, even though I have paid for curbside pickup right here. I'm still hauling and doing it myself. 36 of these monster blocks. Guys, we're sitting a little low here. That's a lot of weight in the back of the truck. And I was hoping to get these over to where the shed's going to be. But like I said, I can't drive. I can't get over these ginormous humps. So I'm making an executive decision. I slammed the glove down. I'm going to hire my buddy to come out here for $150 and do it instead of buying a $220 wheelbarrow and spending the next week of my life trying to spread this by hand, okay? That makes sense, right? I'm not crazy, right? And I don't need to buy a tractor. I don't think I have that much tractor work to do, even if I put a septic in here, which we were talking about doing incinerating toilets here. The ones that fry it and turn it to ashes. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, guys. Stay tuned. I need to contact Jerry and Alyssa and tell them to postpone delivery of my shed again. I'm gonna have to see what happens with this whole snowstorm and 2 degrees and an ice. And the next day only getting up to 34 degrees for a high, which is not going to melt all the ice around here. It's gonna be tricky, guys. It's gonna be really tricky. In the meantime, I am still shooting for introducing the first episode of my podcast, Tater Talks, this Tuesday Tater Talks, the 13th, right here on the channel. So I got one more update video and then I'll start working on the studio part of that. Hope you guys tune in. It's gonna be a fun little vlog podcast there. In the meantime, yeah, I think I'm just gonna pack up, put the shovel back in here, and we'll figure out a way to brave the cold. Stay tuned. I'll post some update pictures if it snows tomorrow on Patreon, and I'll get back to you guys on Saturday. See you guys Saturday. All right, bye guys.